Hello YouTube, I'm Dylan and welcome to one of my drawing videos. In this lesson we're going to be drawing Squidward from SpongeBob SquarePants. So like this video, hit that subscribe button, get your pencils and paper, let's begin. Don't start too close to the top because we got to get his whole body. We can't run out of room. So we're going to start off with the top of his head, which is going to be a sideways oval. Think of like a watermelon. A big oval. And then we're going to put kind of a square shape for the middle part of his face. And then right below it, there's a kind of a hot dog shape that then we're going to put a square for the middle of his body. This is where his mouth's going to be. Put a bit of a half circle at the bottom. Then just lightly indicate his legs. And do the same thing with his arms. Okay, and then we got to put in the center line to know where the middle of his face is going to be. And a line for where his eyes will fall. And now let's draw his eyes. His eyes are going to be these sort of egg shapes. And they're almost touching each other. Kind of like most of the characters in the SpongeBob series do. And then we got to put in his nose, and it's really long. It's almost shaped like a potato. And like I often say, draw lightly at first, but when you get the lines you want, you darken them in. All like this. Let's get the rest of his eyes. And then we got to put in his eyelids that go like this. They're basically straight lines because we're giving him a grumpy expression because he's not always happy. And then similar thing with over here, like this. And he's also going to be looking a bit kind of curious. So we're going to have like a straight line at the top and then two curved lines here. And then right inside, we got to put in his pupils, which are going to be two small little circles, well, half right below the eyelids. And then put a little circle inside for the highlights. And then we need to darken in the sides of his face. Then we need to draw in the sides of his mouth, like this. Let's darken in the top of his head. Maybe if you want, you can put some sort of freckles or whatever these. He's kind of an octopus, and a lot of other sea creatures have these. I'm not sure what you call them, but we'll put them anyway. And then we will darken in his neck. And then we draw his shirt. So we're going to draw these wrapping lines and a tiny little V shape. And then put kind of square shapes on the sides of it. That's his shirt collar. And then we'll draw these two parallel lines on both sides, curve them out a bit, put a curve at the bottom, and then we draw his sleeves on both sides like this. And then we can go ahead and define the bottom of his Okay, so we got his body. Now we need to draw his limbs. Let's start with his legs, because they've got the simplest of shapes. So we're going to draw a straight line that comes down to a bit of a curve like this. Almost like a J shape. And then put a very straight line right at the back. Right here. And then we're going to do the same, a little bit of the same thing. We need to put these, get the bottoms of his feet. And we also need to get the toes. So you're going to draw this sort of curve, these curves that go like this. And put another one like it right here. And now we need to get the other foot, the front one. So we're going to draw this kind of soft triangle on this side. Right here. Get his other leg behind it. And then right on this side, we need to draw the bottom of this foot. Right there. Like that. Okay, now let's get in his arms. So you're going to draw these two different straight lines that go like this. Let's get the other side of his arm and his elbow. And same thing with this side. And now we need to draw his hands, which will have these curves, and they're almost going to be like, they're going to be similarly shaped like this. So we'll draw these curves, get the outer edge of that, and same thing with this side. And then we'll put those similar freckle circles at the bottom of his feet. There's 3 of them on both of them. And there you go. That's Squidward. I hope this video helped you. We'll see you next time.